everyone, it's Talia. I'm just doing this art journaling process video today, and I'm starting this page with a bit of a collage at the top using a studio calico paper of like a night sky with constellations that I just ripped up and glued down. And then you can't see it terribly well in the video, but what I have is it's like a Dear Lizzie stencil of florals and leaves and whatnot that I put modelling paste through. So that was sort of the page that I was opened up and was starting with. And you could see that I used a bit of gold there and tried to use a paintbrush to sort of, I don't know, I was wanting to like highlight the texture, but that didn't really work. So I'm going for a bit of a different effect. I've just been watching lots of jelly printing videos, so everyone's always using brayers to get the colour across on the jelly plate, and so I just thought that I would experiment with what that looked like on the page on top of like modelling paste that's already down there. So I just put a bunch of colours on, and I'm just using the brayer to go across it and mix the colours together. And now I'm just going to get some paper to sort of, oh, I'm just cleaning the brayer. Anyway, I'm going to get paper to sort of try to lift a bit of the colour off because it's a lot there, and I've sort of, I don't know, you can't see any of the texture anymore because there's so much paint on there. And this like paper towel has a bit of a texture to it as well, which is kind of nice. So that's looking pretty good. I'm not like very clear on my direction at this point, but I decided to put some more gold in because I do like that, the gold shimmer in the flowers. So now I'm trying to think what the next thing to do, and I use this Liquitex liquid acrylic in a purple, and I just do some splatters on to just try to get some colour in random places to get a bit more texture, I guess, and to give myself like some sort of direction of what to do next. And I want to try to tie the two pages together, so I make sure that everything flows from one page to the next page. And I think I want to add in some more defined lines because I feel like there's a big difference now between the top of the page and the bottom of the page, so I want to create something more definite down the bottom. And this little poppy picture that I just printed off of, you know, I just found it online. It's probably very naughty to just do that, but that's what I did. I just put that down. I'm just painting that with the Liquitex acrylic, and then we'll just paint the leaves and the stem as well, so that they're all sort of coloured in. Duh. Background music. Okay, I think what happens next is I want to sort of dry it off, and then I realize that I'm not like, I feel like the purple is really dark here, okay, and it's like doesn't serve a great purpose now that I have this big poppy in the middle. The page is super wet, by the way, that I should have heat gunned that for a lot longer than what I did. But I want to use a paper towel, and if I had baby wipes handy, that would be a much better tool. But I just want to sort of lift a little bit of the top paint off and hopefully get some of the texture from the texture paste that I've done to come through, which does work, and it softens it a little bit, which is nice. I'm just using my finger with paint through a circle stencil, and that, by the way, that sort of stencil thing I just made myself with a circle punch and a piece of like thick acetate that I'd got, I don't know, I probably bought it on eBay or something like that. So after a bit of deliberating, I decide that I can use a bit of water to try to get a little bit more of that purple up, and just bring back some of the texture, which looks nice. How do people even have things to talk about for their whole voiceover? I don't really know. But, oh, the white. Okay, I sort of think that I've sort of done enough to this page. I like having the really defined bits of the poppy and the circles on the really messy background. I want to sort of encourage that a bit more, so I'm copying where some of the stencil bits are with some white paint, and I'm also doing some splatters because my page is never finished unless I have some splatters. And for some reason, I'm not sure like if it's because it's such a page so thick with paint, though that shouldn't really be it, but for some reason I'm not painting particularly well tonight. But I just want to like highlight a few of those different things. I think that this is important to do on here because it does highlight the background texture, and also brings out some of the florals, so it's not just the poppy sitting there by itself. And I quite enjoy this, like making the flowers, just like painting them like that. And it's really not, doesn't matter if I'm like super accurate to the thing underneath, or if I just do a random bit, like they're not really in it, but I felt like that was a nice sort of spot for it. So yeah, that's about it. I just go through, add some more splatters, and I do splatters up through the night sky at the top as well, just to like add a bit of continuity, I guess, and continue to merge the top and the bottom of the page together. Yeah, but that's all. I hope that you liked it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you want to.